Lil Boosie just sounded off about Dwayne Wade's decision to let his 12-year-old son have a sex change operation. This Montana white culture shock, hip hop, money, power, and politics. Y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button because, man, this thing has been puzzling me. And Boosie, he just happened to air it out first as a celebrity, right? I'm looking at Dwayne Wade, especially after all of this. My son is my daughter. Call my son a girl name. You know, I'm a man. I come from the streets. You feel me? Like, okay. You want your son, you gonna let your son decide if he wants to be a girl. I bet Dwayne Wade won't even let his son decide if he wants to drive a car right now or if he wants to move out the house right now. I'm sure he would give him some kind of advice like, look, you 12, you can't move out the house. But willingly letting a child decide his gender, that has to be crazy. And I kind of blame it on the relationship he's in with the Hollywood actress Gabrielle Union, right? Because I look at Dwayne Wade, he can't make a Gatorade commercial without her. And I get that. You supporting your spouse, you feel me? But you are letting this Hollywood and this political correctness and this media, this social media, you letting this influence your decision on how to raise a boy into a man. Now his son, be it he's 12 years old, I don't think he knows about sex. They live in a huge mansion, gated community, whatever you want to call it, but I'm not sure that he knows about sex yet, right? If he doesn't know about sex, then he doesn't know if he wants to be a girl or a boy. And at 12, he can meet a girl, man, in school, man, and next thing you know, he playing basketball, and he'll look at his daddy like, look, man, I was confused, man. You was on the road. Ain't nobody giving me no advice. You know how to become a young man, so I just did the things that I see around him. I'm just voicing this as an opinion because I'm sure there's not a person in this world that would let a 12-year-old walk into the house and make decisions for the house. So I'm sure when it comes to something as deep as this gender situation, and I know a lot of kids, they on the internet, they're becoming confused with what they're seeing because half the time the stuff they're looking at, there's no one around them to explain to them that these things are immoral or moral, right or wrong. You feel what I'm saying? So, Boosie speaking out against this, he just took the words out of my mouth because I can't understand Dwayne Wade. Like, All-Star Game, he shows up with a pink turtleneck, dangling earring, right? He's using this metrosexual thing to try to slide this whole, this whole gay agenda, this thing into the picture. Now his peers, they haven't commented on this. LeBron James hasn't commented on this. Hell, Magic Johnson, he got the biggest gay kid in America, I think. I think that we have to start, especially the black community. We have to start standing up to this media rhetoric, this social rhetoric, man, that's controlling our people. As soon as we thought we got free, right, they gave us drugs. They gave us money. But we don't own nothing. All the money that we made from dealing drugs, we haven't bought houses. We haven't built communities, right? Now we got the legends, the real rich guys, the athletes, right? They doing it. They building. They doing what they do, right? But we losing control of reality because of social media. Because if his son is taking all of this information in, right, and making a decision where he wants to be a boy or a girl, I think Dwayne Wade might want to take his son, not his daughter, to counseling, right? And see what's going on. That's what I would do. But then again, I'm speaking from the outside looking in. I don't know what he's doing or what he's done or the reason that they are being committed to this insanity of a kid talking about he's going to be this way. Guess what, man? We gonna call you a boy until you old enough to be called a young man, until the day you walk out my house. Once you walk out my house and into the world, you can be whatever you want to be. But supporting this child's mind state to make such a critical decision in his life, and then promoting it on social media, promoting it on television, parading around with Gabrielle Union at gay pride events. That's wrong. Because we don't need our kids traumatized with this sexual agenda. You know what I mean? Think about it. You grown. Right? The relationship you have with your woman, mine, is tumultuous. We get into it, we argue and fight, and then we have sex. So you got to deal with all of that psychology of dealing with the opposite sex, or the understanding of being in a relationship with somebody else. That's deep enough. Right? That's deep enough. Now you want your kid to make some kind of decision like this, right? And they putting you all on media, mass media, because they want this agenda to be supported. And why not? A black man, a superstar, an alpha male, he own it. Yeah, man. Little boys can be princess parties too. That's not what's going down in these streets, you feel me? Nah, that's not what's going down in these streets. I'm talking to all my men out there. Raise your little soldiers to become men. The world hard enough. And if you having a hard time dealing with this world, pass him over to somebody else that might have some mental male testosterone to fuel his thoughts. You feel me? And if he chooses to go that way once he becomes an adult, hey, at least he's grown now, can make his own decisions. You feel me? This Montana White Culture Shock, hip hop, money, power, and politics. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because, man, I'm with BOOSIE on this, man. Who raising your kids? You or them? I'm out.
I gotta say something about this shit, bro. Dwayne Wade, you gone too fucking far, dog. That is a male. A 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have shit figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything at 16 and fall in love with her. But his dick be gone. How he gon'? Like, bro, you going too far, dog. Don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, bro, for real. If he gonna be gay, let him be gay. But don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, don't address him as a woman, dog. He's 12 years old. He's not up there yet. He hasn't made his final decisions yet. Don't cut his fucking dick off, Dwayne Wade, bro. You fucking tripping, dog. You tripping, dog.